Hello, everyone, and welcome to the Powerslide podcast for our preview for Rally Sweden. I'm Dimitris, and today I'm joined by George,
Hello.
Silver,
Hello.
and Zenor.
Hello.
Now, you might ask yourself, why did I pause in the intro and why is Silver laughing? I'm afraid you'll never find out about that. Anyway,
Pay us €25 a month for our Patreon.
yes, send them
for,
to.
for a small donazione.
If you're interested, write to our DMs. We will negotiate.
No, do not. Anyway, Rally Sweden is the second round of the WRC season, and we are heading to Umeå, which is unfortunately a worse version of Värmland. But due to climate change, we cannot go back there. But it seems climate change has gone for this weekend, as we're expecting 80 centimeters of snow from this week onwards. So the first guys on the road are pretty much fucked. Anyway, what shall we start with, gentlemen?
I think we should just get the obvious out of the way, which is Cali winning.
Yes.
With a road position, with it just being Cali on snow, I don't remember a more certain rally win in a while.
Well, we all thought OJ was gonna win Monte.
I wasn't in the Montreal review, was I?
No, you
no. You had
I'm very
Lee.
happy that Thierry
welcome
Neuville
back.
won.
Yes, we mentioned that.
I know, I
Don't
heard
don't
it.
worry, we had you covered.
Thank you. Thierry Neuville is the best driver in the world at the moment because he's leading the championship.
Sure.
I'll let you have
Sure,
this one.
whatever
Thank you.
you say.
Thank you. Because of the fresh snow, the first cars on the road are gonna act like snow plows for the rest. So
Snowplow.
yeah, snow plow.
Yes. Yes.
Sounded
Is
normal enough to
anyone
me.
gonna
Keep
get
going.
the reference? Anyway, okay.
No.
No.
Continue.
So Thierry Neuville and Elfyn Evans will be plowing the road for the rest, which means the drivers that will be further back will gain an advantage. So Lapi and Rovanpera will be at a great advantage on the first day, and the problem with the first drivers on the road, they'll have to not lose much time, because if they lose a lot of time, they will be clearing the road for the rest on Saturday as well, which will be catastrophic. They'll lose an immense amount of time. Thankfully for them, M Spot's there, so they'll always
And
not be as
Katika.
slow.
And
Bertel.
we've got we got a special guest. Lorenzo Bertelli is back again.
Our fashion expert is back
Yes.
in a
Not
factory
folding
Toyota
scarves
livery.
this time.
The rally driver wears Prada.
You
I'm
know
Rally
what,
really
driver is a
about that.
stretch.
You know what? I was actually debating watching The Devil Wears Prada yesterday, but I didn't.
We should do that before stage.
No. Yeah. Anyway,
Hey, reminder, if you probably know this if you're listening to our podcast, but you can listen to our quote-unquote commentary live on Twitch during selected stages.
yes, which we
Yes.
haven't decided yet on which
Yeah,
ones that will
we'll
be.
let you know about that.
Super
No, we'll
September.
let you know when the time this is out.
That will depend on communist occupations in Greece. Yeah.
Nice.
Don't question it, it's happening.
Yeah. So let's get into the entry list. Let's start with, who do you want to start with?
I
what
mean, we've
team?
already discussed Kali. I'm not sure what else needs to be
Let's
said.
continue
there.
with Toyota then.
Yeah.
Right. Toyota have switched Ogier for Kale, which is like a privilege, honestly. You switch
Yes,
one of
it
the
is.
best drivers with another one of the best drivers.
It's your two most. That's your champions going back to 2020.
Yep.
Mm.
So Kale is the favorite. We should also mention that he did Arctic Lapland, and he was 1 minute ahead of Elfyn Evans, but he got an oil leak and had to retire, mechanical DNF. Evans didn't seem very good in Arctic Lapland compared to Kale. Granted, he was road cleaning, but he will be cleaning the road. Well, not first on the
No,
road, but
neither
still
will he.
second on the road is still
Yeah. Especially if
very
it-
early.
What was it? 8 feet of snow, something like that.
Yep, 80 centimeters they're
Yeah,
expecting.
that's.
Don't know what
Oh
that is
yeah,
in
sorry.
freedom
I
units.
was thinking of inch. Sorry,
What? Sorry, Silver?
I was thinking. Oh,
I'm not aware what that is in freedom units.
Freedom.
I understand. Don't worry, I haven't fully crossed over yet.
3 feet ish.
Yeah.
It's much snow.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes,
a lot.
moist snow.
Yeah.
the-
Ja, 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 ja.
Very snow.
As
See.
the designated snow expert, I will say that's a lot in one day.
hmm
Mm-hmm.
hmm Anyway,
Anyway, back to Evans. Evans, I think, will struggle this rally. I think we could see him behind Taga after Friday. That's my prediction.
With road cleaning, that would honestly not surprise me too much.
Because Evans was behind Katsuta before his roll on the second pass. Was it Bradby? I think so. So yeah, and Evans was what, fourth on the road? No, not fourth, third on the
I
road.
don't remember.
I do. Evidently.
That's good because
Yeah. The heart and soul of the Powerslide podcast strikes again.
yeah.
So yeah, I think Evans will struggle. He hasn't been good at snow really. He won Sweden 2020 because it was basically a fast gravel event.
Yeah.
So yeah. And what can we expect about that? I think he could get the top 5 if he's
Yeah.
lucky.
I think if he finishes, he might well get a top 5.
Yeah.
Yeah.
possible, I guess.
Because I don't have anything to say actually. It's just Katsuta.
It's Taka.
Yeah, it's
Yeah.
Taka. He'll either roll spectacularly and then we'll have the commentator say that he's gaining experience, or he's gonna get the top 5 and you'll hear in the past stage, how about young Taka? So whatever. Let's move on to Hyundai.
This could be quite contested here because both of Newville's got some snow wins under his belt. What do you?
Yeah, but he's severely road
He's-
cleaning.
Yeah, he's cleaning the
I
road.
did forget that part. Yeah,
He's cleaning the road. I don't think he's gonna do
yeah.
as well. I think he could get the top 5 if he's lucky, and he
He'll
doesn't
definitely
lose.
get a top 5. I think
Well,
he'll get a podium.
I don't think he'll get a podium because
Really?
because you have Rovanpera, Lapi, and Tanak. I think that's the lock podium for me.
Oh,
Yeah.
Lapi is in a very good position, and he was very good in Sweden last year, and despite the elimination of Pirelli. So yeah, I think Tanak is also good on snow, but he has to learn the car, which
I think
Yeah.
Tanak won it last year.
Tanak won it
Yeah.
last year. Yeah, Bring should have won it last year, but that's a different
Yes.
thing.
Yeah.
Newville, I think he'll be like how Ogier was in all those Finlands back in the day, where he wins Monte Carlo and then he's in Finland plowing the road for everyone. He's just
Sweden.
like, I hate this. This is not proper rally. We need to move forward. So whatever. He's gonna have to make the best out of a difficult situation.
Yeah, I'd be surprised if he gets near to the podium.
Tanak, he could win this.
Yes, he definitely
yeah.
should,
Yeah.
I think.
But still,
He-
Kalle has the road position over him, and
Yeah.
It's not the gap between Kalle and Tanak. Wait, Tanak
It's
is
only
third
2
on the road.
cars, isn't it?
Tanak is
Oh, no. Oh, Callie's going to be behind all the M Sports as well.
yeah.
I didn't think about that.
Behind all the M spots, Lapi is gonna be the last one. So in theory, Lapi has the best road
Of the
position.
Hyundais.
Yeah,
Yep.
true. But between Tanak,
Technically, Betelli does, but that's yeah.
Yeah.
He's not gonna make much use of it.
Yeah.
But also, yeah,
Although-
between Tanak and Kalle, it'll be 3 cars.
Yeah.
So,
Tanak is behind Evans, right?
yes.
Yes.
So he doesn't have the best road position, but he still has a good road position compared to his
Compared to Newville, yeah.
compared
Mhm.
no compared to Evans as well.
Well, yeah,
Because
true.
the first two are like the most cleaning. Third to sixth is the optimal, and sixth and below you get like some ruts, etc. But that's for gravel when it gets too rough. But that doesn't. It's not something that will interest us in Sweden if there is so much fresh snow.
Yeah, Sweden.
On the second pass we saw last year of Bradby, where it was like a plowed field after the second pass.
Yeah, Sweden famous for its rough gravel.
Yes.
I was explaining how road evolution goes. I didn't say Sweden is rough gravel.
I know.
Yeah, he was making
Anyways.
an joke, Dimitris.
Yes.
Unfortunately, he's an Estonian, so that didn't
yeah,
work.
I was just gonna say Estonians don't do that.
Yeah,
You're acting very German there.
I am.
But this ein
in
joke.
heart- In heart, I am German. Right, let's move on to the final Hyundai. Esa-Pekka Lappi. I think he's going to get a podium. I think he's going to
Yeah.
have a similar rally to Breen last year.
Mm.
He's in a perfect road position. He knows the rally. He knows the car. I think he is a locked podium unless something goes wrong in the Hyundai.
Or he has a giant crash, which is happened. a few
Yeah,
times.
it's
Yeah,
usually
that
Lappi goes slow, or he goes fast and then has a monumental accident.
That he goes very fast and then upside down and then very quickly,
Yeah.
right way up and then upside down again. And,
Yeah, that's kind of the deal.
And with that, we get to the WRC 1.5 section of the podcast where we talk about
Yeah.
M-Sport. Last, both of them.
Probably
Yeah.
Bertelli,
Munster,
yeah.
definitely. Well, except for Bertelli. Bertelli is WRC 1.99.
Yeah. Although we should mention that Bertelli wasn't insanely horrible last year.
He wasn't nearly as bad as he has been on some.
Yeah.
Mhm. He was fairly okay in New Zealand in 2022, even.
Also, not as much, but yeah, he wasn't. also
In Sweden
too
last year, he could have gotten points if he didn't go off twice.
Mm.
bad. Yeah,
so-
that's a pretty big.
If my grandma had wheels, she'd be a bike.
Yeah.
Poor pity. So for more, it's snow, and Munster did JWRC Sweden to get experience at snow. So
Mhm.
Yeah.
as someone from the south would say, it ain't happening, honey. So
Yeah, this
Never
car has
talking, man.
this car has like thrice the horsepower.
yeah.
On a good
so
day.
Oh,
That's
God, I
it.
could- Well, yeah,
That's-
it's an M Sport. You're right.
So that's a WRC done. Let's move to WRC 2. Gryazin is not nominated for WRC 2 points, so we will not be
Mm.
mentioning him, and it's snow.
Just as
so,
well, I don't think he was going to.
Yeah.
You'd think of. I was going to say he's Bulgarian now, isn't he?
Yeah. You'd
Yeah.
also think that why would someone that did Arctic Finland as preparation for Sweden wouldn't be nominated for points?
That is a weird one.
It
Yeah.
is, yeah,
Yeah.
it's a bit
There you
curious.
go.
Why spend the money and go test at Lapland and then not nominate yourself?
Because he clearly has the money.
Yeah.
He clearly owns a Citroen air fryer.
Okay.
There hasn't been any C3 Rally 2s on fire, so I don't have a joke to make about that. Breen was a WRC car. That's different.
Fairs. That's the one I was going to mention.
Yeah.
Hey, the fryer.
Anyway, let's continue. Solberg has a very good chance at winning this. He's
I
Yeah.
put Solberg is
Mm.
my prediction. Yeah.
Yeah.
Solberg on snow is very, very good. It's the only
Yeah.
surface where he's consistently good in without any fault. We saw
Without
that in Arctic.
crashing.
Yeah, and we saw that in Arctic Lapland in 2021. We saw it last year in the WRC2. We saw it in Sweden in 2022 before he got the car problem and the penalty. He was fourth.
Yeah.
So yeah, he's my pick for the win. And then we move on to the GR Yaris blockade. We have Pajari, we have Liname, we have Heikkila, we have Korhonen, and we have the two Japanese fellas.
And Solans.
Yes, and Solans. What the
Oh,
fuck?
oh,
is
yeah, he is
Solans
What's
there.
he
doing
doing?
there?
Yeah.
What's a
What's
polar
the
bear
polar
doing
bear
in
doing in
Arlington,
Arlington?
Texas?
Yeah, yeah. What's Arlington, Texas doing in a polar bear based on the conditions?
Yeah.
Rephrase.
So yeah, we Mikko Heikkilä won Arctic Lapland 2 weeks ago, so we'll have to wait and see how the Toyota does compared to actual competition. That was the first competitive win the Toyota got. We don't count the Japanese Rally Championship with Norihiko Katsuta. Yeah, other major entries, we have Emil Lindholm in a privateer entered Hyundai i20 with 0 sponsors. So
Yeah, that's.
let's just hope he doesn't.
Let's hope he doesn't end up like Huttunen.
And Virves.
Yeah.
Other major entries include Lore Juna, who's decent on snow. What else? William Crichton has cashed in on the JWRC Championship, and he's doing this rally with M Sport in Fiesta Rally 2.
Zaldivar is in a Fabia.
I said major entries. Honestly, I said
Linnamäe.
I mentioned
You
Linnamäe
mentioned
when
Linnamäe.
Yeah.
KFC man is doing it. Yeah,
He could be
Yeah.
alright.
No. He will be upside down in a ditch somewhere on SS5.
Yep.
Yeah.
If he's lucky, he gets a podium. And
No.
No. You've got
Top 5.
You've got Solberg, Pajari, Lindholm,
Yeah.
Joona, Heikkilä. Like, no.
It's Solberg. He might do the judge.
Well, yeah, but
Yeah.
But he doesn't do that often on snow, but we can
he
hope.
doesn't.
I think he
Couldn't hope,
could
but,
get a
you know.
top 5.
Yeah.
He needs
Who
to
cares?
finish, first of all.
Well, yeah, but
It's
That's a big problem for him because he's Estonian.
It's his like 5th season in WRC2. The man should know how to finish by now.
He has. It's. I didn't know I didn't know he was only 25, but yeah.
Yeah.
And
Yeah.
after the Linnamäe expedition, we will be moving for the first time in history to the JWRC, which is actually interesting this year. Who would have thought?
Yes, it's got 19 entries of
Yep.
varying quality.
Yeah. We have Diego Dominguez, who was in the championship last year. Well, he also needs to learn how to finish because he's shown good pace on rough gravel mostly. We have
Good paces. We don't really have much to compare him to.
yeah, because Crichton and Laurent Payet aren't really the best drivers. So no offense. Norbert Major is Romanian, and he did ESC Junior last year.
He might just be able to steal a good result.
That's the
Yep.
main. That's the main stat you have on him. He's Romanian.
Yes, that's really.
But he is.
Yeah, he won the ERC.
He won
Okay.
JERC last year.
He did. He came
All right.
second in ERC4 as well.
Oh wow!
Well, yeah, like that's comparing to all Rally 4s. It's a bigger class.
Who
we have
did
our FIA
ERC4 exactly?
More people than
cares?
ERC Junior, apparently.
He didn't win any RC4. He didn't have any class wins. Like as I guess there's probably locals involved, like given the class of car we're at. So
I did have
Yeah.
a class win in Hungary.
Yeah.
sorry, I forgot Hungary existed.
Let's
in
not
UFC last year.
continue to talk
Fair
about
enough.
Norbert.
Let's not get bogged down by who won what.
Yeah, we will have the first debutants of the FIA Rally Star programs in the JWRC. Namely, we have Romet Jurgensson, we have Taylor Gill, and
Max
we have
Smart
4:
and-
Max Smart and
yeah.
Jose Caparo.
So
from
other than
Peru.
Romet Jurgensson, they're basically EAWRC fake names.
No, because Taylor and Smart were actually decent.
Well, yeah,
I
but
don't-
their names just sound like game
I
AI.
know what he means.
Anyway, after that, for some reason, Bruno Bulasi has decided to go to a rally 2 after 2 years, to a
Well,
rally
it's
3
Rally
after 2
3.
years in a rally 2
Mhm.
because reasons.
I mean, it
Don't
wasn't working out for him, to be fair.
I mean, will this work out for him?
Probably not.
Probably easier for it to happen. But probably not. Yeah.
We have Eamon Kelly again. Anyway,
Mm.
Mille Johansson. I
You
don't know him,
missed
honestly.
Jakub Matulka.
I mean, you
Only
know why I missed him.
Further down, we have Kazakhstani guy.
We have
we
We have
Fabio
Fabio
Svac.
Schwarz, yes.
who was okay in
Yes,
some
son of Armin.
rallies.
He had a monumental accident in Estonia, which we
He's had plenty of
analyzed
those.
the aftermath of.
On the shakedown, no less.
Yes.
He's had many accidents actually, Fabius Fudge. He's gonna have to learn how to finish as well.
Mhm.
Oh my
Roberto
God.
Blach and Tom
I have-
Gonsonnet
He finished
were
2 rallies last year.
Oh my god.
Oh no, okay, three.
okay, that's better.
I want to mention what team he's entered as.
Armin
Yes, the
Schwarz.
Armin
The
Schwarz
Armin
driving
Schwarz
experience.
driving experience.
Yes.
Of course.
Yeah, but
Because who wouldn't want to have the Armin Schwarz driving experience?
out of the
He hit
WRC
5 trees.
out of the WRC 3 rallies he did last year, he finished 1.
Congratulations to
Armin
Fabio.
Schwarz driving experience. You can get dropped for Juha Kankkunen halfway through a season.
Yes, and for some reason your last rally in Emsford will be with Phil Mills.
Also that.
And what else do we have? No one else that's going to be relevant. Thankfully, we have no Kimathi McRae-esque drivers. this
Well, we don't
season.
know that
We
yet.
don't
Well-
know.
Most of these motherfuckers have never done a competitive,
Yeah,
notable rally.
yeah, because that went well. The Kenyan rally stars were definitely Kenyan, not so rally, definitely not stars. And that's that.
Should we mention
Yeah, sure. What else?
some of our star entries, like Burger Keys?
Keysburger.
Mention
Keysburger,
them?
sorry. Yeah.
Keysburger.
The Burger
Oh.
Key sounds. The Burger Key sounds like a McDonald's ad for the Florida Keys, then. Or
Anyways.
before we go to our pickums, because I'm guessing there is nothing left to say, I have some notes on the
correct.
itinerary this year. There are some new stuff, thankfully. Maybe to get rid of the straight junction,
The Ypres
boring.
syndrome.
Yeah,
Yes. Ypres, but without the ditches at the side, which makes it a tiny bit more interesting.
yes,
Oh.
Ypres
basically.
without the fun.
Yeah, Ypres without the Nouvel killer.
There's a new
What
stage.
happened here?
There's a new stage called Vanas, which hasn't been used before. It has been used in regional rallies. We have Norby, which has a new ending. Excuse me, I'm gonna butcher this. Big Tsilium is just Botsmark with a
Sure.
new start and a new ending, so it uses most of the parts there. And Vastervik is a combination of Savar and the 2023 Vastervik stage. So that's all I have for Sweden. If I sound not as enthusiastic as I was in Monte Carlo, it's because I don't really like the Swedish roads, so I didn't really study them. And you'll hear me be just as unenthusiastic for Safari because the fuckers have gone and done the same itinerary, Control C, Control V, because they don't have any money. Which is ironic because I'm Greek. I know when someone doesn't have any money when they just put the same itinerary and say, beautiful.
Yes, but it's in March this time.
Cool. And with that,
Hold on.
let's
Has Bradby actually been named in honor of Craig?
Yes, it has.
Yes.
yes.
Yeah.
Number 42, Bradby, you know.
Yes, wanted to mention
Yes.
that as well.
Now that we've mentioned that, we will be
And
doing.
made herself sad. So it's,
Yes.
yeah.
Yeah.
We will be going to the Pequeños. I will start. Didn't see that coming, did you? Wait,
No.
I did that last time, didn't that?
Did you?
Didn't
I don't.
Anyway,
Yeah,
you
well,
didn't
well,
see it
never
coming
mind.
anyway, so it's fine. Number 1, Kale. Number
Okay.
2,
Yeah.
Tanak.
Okay.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Actually, Lapi. Yes.
Okay.
Mhm.
3, Tanak.
Mm.
4, Neuville,
Mhm.
which is a completely different driver because that's how they pronounce them in the IRC seasons. 5th, I'm in between Evans and Katsuta.
What?
Yeah, that
How-
sounds like Bex's dream blood rotation.
I will go with Katsuta to annoy you.
What? Okay.
And now we go to Rally 2. When I say Rally 2, I mean WRC2.
WRC2.
Solberg first. Bayari second. Third. Good question. Let us consider this. Lindholm. Didn't
Demi,
consider that.
we have basically the same pick'ems.
I mean, yeah, it's happened plenty of times before.
I know.
My WRC2 we're gonna be the same.
There's like
Yeah.
2 differences.
We will be going now in series of who's older and who's younger. So George, you go
No,
next.
it's me first. Yeah, Carly first, Tanak second, Lappy third, Newell fourth, Evans fifth.
Could you please
That
do
was
that a
very
little
fast.
slower because you said Kale, Tanak, Lapi, Evans, Newell.
No, Newell ahead of Evans, but yes.
See, that was close.
So yeah, I don't have anything new to add.
And
Really,
the
with that.
WRC2?
Yeah, Solberg, Pyrie, Lindholm.
We should start doing different ones for clickbait purposes, like Dirtfish
Yes.
does.
No, this is great. The predictions graphic will be so easy to make.
Yeah, well,
Yeah.
Yeah, we're just making it easy for Xenar.
€5, he'll fuck up something. That's my
Okay.
bet.
you will put Johan Bonato somewhere.
That's a reference for our older fans.
I don't get that reference. When was that?
You're too old. You're senile.
Portugal, I think.
We did
Oh,
predictions
yeah.
for an ERC round, and Bonato was in there. And then for the next predictions we did, he forgot to change it,
Yeah.
and he left Bonato in 5th overall for someone.
Yeah.
Yeah. That someone was you.
For you.
Or was it?
Yeah.
Silver, you go. Would you like to do something
No, I'm not
daring to
called
differentiate
Hugo.
yourself?
Yeah.
Okay, anyway. Yes, I will go from starting from 5th.
Thank you.
5th, Lappi.
What?
Oh.
Why?
I think he will do some incident on the race.
Then
Why?
he will be way lower than that. I'm sorry to tell you.
No, because you don't know my other predictions.
You do Pirelli.
Oh my
Okay.
god, he's gonna
Pirelli.
have Bruno Bulassi in third.
I'll extend a bit. My prediction is both M Sports go
Silver,
out.
please don't extend.
What?
on the
Excuse me?
podcast.
Excuse me?
Both M
Fourth?
Sports go. Hold on. No, both. My explanation. Both M Sports go out. Taka is
Okay.
I
6th,
mean, yeah.
and yeah.
Okay, fourth.
4th Evans. 3rd Newell. 2nd Tanak. 1st Kale. Did you get that? Did you check the radio
WRC2.
volume?
Yeah.
Okay, I'll do something different with WRC2.
yeah.
I'll do Bayari 3rd, Lindholm 2nd, Solberg 1st.
Wow, how different
Wow.
Well, it is different. You can't say it's the same.
Yeah,
Uh,
it's kind of different, yeah.
certainly one of the predictions of all time.
Yeah, let's go. Let's hear yours, mate.
Yeah. Roman Berra first.
Mhm.
Tanak second.
Are you gonna copy mine?
It's going to be the same as everyone
Lappi third.
else's.
Oh, is he gonna
Yeah.
copy Demi's?
We're free from
No.
3 out
Oh
of
no,
5.
Demi had Lappi 2nd.
That's my one he's
Oh,
copying.
okay, I see.
Noble fourth.
Oh!
Evans fifth.
Literally the same as
Hey!
George.
Exact same.
You need to give us some
Makes
props.
sense.
We need to give us some props because we're not making these so that we get different like comments on Twitter by putting Tanak first, Monster fifth, and Katsuta third, like other famous public club publicists would do.
Yeah, not like you didn't mention them before.
Yeah, you
Well-
name drop them.
Well,
I won't do it again, but
I will give you a
Yeah.
hint. If you drop a fish in dirt,
What do you get?
oh, who could it be?
Mm,
Some bad seafood.
that watch company?
no, don't talk about them. Top three.
I barely understand the reference. So
Don't
good.
worry, they barely existed.
Mhm.
The top three.
I'm gonna be very daring and say first Solberg,
Wow.
second
have
Bayari,
He's
Please
gonna
and
have
finish
third
now.
Lindholm.
Of course, to be honest, it should make sense that Xenor's copying somebody's because he's the one who actually has to make the graphic.
I didn't copy anyone's.
You copied George to the
Yeah,
fucking
George.
everywhere.
Identical,
The
yeah.
exact
Not
same.
not intentionally. I did my predictions
That's what they
before
all say.
we started the pod. Yeah.
I did my
Hold on.
predictions
I
after
did-
Monty ended.
I'm pretty sure I gave my prediction before either Silver or Xenor arrived, so Demi already knew what I had to say.
So it'd be funny now if Solberg pinned
can-
it.
I can
Yeah,
give
I'm like
you.
stage 1.
Wumeo
I can-
sprint, he just puts it in a red barn somewhere.
Yes.
I can tell you the timestamp from EWRC if you don't believe
No
me.
one cares.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I
we don't
care.
that much.
Oh,
We need justice.
And on that bombshell, we'll be ending the
Unfortunately,
episode.
yeah, we're not going to let you say what
yes.
Yeah.
what time it was.
And on that
On
that
that
bombshell,
episode, we end the bombshell.
yeah. Thank you very much for listening to the Powerslide podcast. Keep in mind, as Joel said in the beginning of the episode, we will be live streaming some of the stages as alternative commentary purposes. If you get tired, God forbid there's Julian Porter in the commentary booth.
There will
Can
be.
you can someone throw him in the fucking, I don't know what the sea between Sweden and Finland is called that far north, but that.
The Sea of Bothnia?
I'm
be, yeah.
I'm gonna take your word for it. Just
There's 50
Hawaii.
There's 50 million lakes. Just throw him in one of those.
No, that's Finland.
Maybe 1,000 lakes.
Ha 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 ha.
Goodbye, everyone.
Yeah, we should have ended this a minute earlier.
Goodbye, everyone.
Bye.
Goodbye.